Okay, this is the last wall that I have to dimension on my floor plan, and just wanted to point out a couple of things. The rest of it you already know. When it comes to doing overall dimensions or any dimensioning, you don't need to repeat dimensioning that's already been done. When I dimension this wall, I don't need an overall dimension because I've already got it right here at this end here on the east side, and that will suffice for what we're dimensioning in here. Now, of course, if you notice this one, I have only two lines. One is the overall dimension, one is the doors and windows. Now, I did not have any walls that came in contact with the exterior, so there is not the major wall dimensions here on that middle line. It's 6 foot out from the house. And kind of the same over here. I don't need the dimension that extends, the overall dimension that extends 8 foot from the house, because I already have it. And I also don't need doors and windows, which is extended out 4 feet from the house, because I don't have any doors and windows over here. So all I really need is to locate these walls, and I do that on a dimension line that is 6 feet from the house. So clicking here, finding the center of that wall, clicking and pulling away, and then typing at, and I'm going into the negative direction of the x-axis, so I have to put negative 6 feet, tab 0, and there we go. And again, just like I did before, I'm going to activate it, continue, get the center of this wall, making sure that I'm not activating any of those midpoints and things like that before I click, and then to the very end. Okay, so the floor plan, as far as the exterior of the floor plan, is fully dimensioned. Okay. Next, what we'll do is I'll show you how to do the elevation dimensions, and there are several degrees of dimensioning that we do for elevations. I'm going to show you the most basic for now, and then of course sometime later we'll come back and do some of the more complicated, I guess, elevations. They're not really hard, but what it does is it takes in the ground level and the foundation level and things like that. But right now we just want some dimensions that shows the carpenters how to build the house. So I'm going to circle back around to get my house right side up again, where I'm looking at my front wall. Alright, and actually down here. Okay, so what I want to do, pretty much the same concept. I want to dimension out here to the side. I want an overall dimension, and again, that is going to be on that furthest line, and I'll show you that real quick. So linear, and I'm going to click down here, and I'm going to grab that geometry, click here, and drag out. And this is going to be at 0 on the x-axis, tab, let's say negative 8 feet on the y. And I didn't do that right for some reason. And I'm sorry, that should have been negative 8 on the x. So again, linear, point, stretch, at negative 8 foot, tab 0. Alright, so there's my overall height. Okay, now there's other things I need. I need my wall height and any other kind of architectural features or structural features that are on the outside here. So what do I mean by features? Well, we have this eave here we have to account for, so that's what we're going to get on this next layer. Linear, grabbing that corner again, and I need to get the wall height, so I'm going to start there, pull out, and this is going to be at negative 6 feet, tab 0, and I'm going to continue this one, alright, because I need to get the eaves. Continue dimension, I'm going to grab that corner right there of that eave, and I'm going to pull on out, and I got to get this corner here. And I might have to play around with my dimensions and the way that they show up. There we go. That's what I'm after. Okay, that one's giving me a little trouble. I think I clicked something there that I wasn't supposed to. And I just erased all of them. Sometimes when I get really close like that, they're hard to do. Okay, dimension here. Continue. Okay, and then we'll take it all the way up to the top here. Alright, now I think my dimensions are fine. I'm going to adjust this one just a little bit. I'm going to bring it down so it's not in the way of that other line. Actually, this is a good spot right here. Okay, so sometimes you have to do that. You have to move your dimensions around so that you can see everything. Alright, now there's another line that I got to do, and that is to get kind of the middle of where my doors and windows, things like that, are going to be. Now, of course, I'm on the left side of the house, so I'm really only concerned with this particular window. And linear, grab that corner, grab the middle of my whole window feature here. Okay, and I don't have any doors to worry about, so I'm just going to take it up to right there. And I forgot to offset it from the wall. Linear, find that corner, that midpoint, click, take it on up to the top. Or actually, I need to take it out here first. So at -4 feet, tab 0. Now I can continue. And I'm just going to take it up to this line right here. Not worried about going all the way up to the roof or anything like that. But that gives them a good measurement of, how far from the ground to the middle and how far from the roof to the middle of the window.